Hello everybody, my name is Matt, and today, I really wanted to do this yesterday because it came out yesterday night, but life got in the way. I have some family stuff that is a little bit sad that's going on, so I couldn't record last night, but I am still super duper excited for Wicked Part 2, which they are calling Wicked for Good. Just as a reminder, if you happen to see this and you haven't seen me talk about Wicked before, I have seen the musical, I have read the books, and I'm super excited. I really like Act 1 in the musical. I think Act 2 falls apart a little bit, but I have heard that the second movie is going to be polishing the edges of the plot, and they're even adding in a whole new song. So, without further ado, this is a chonky 2-minute and 46-second trailer. I believe this is coming out around Thanksgiving, I think. But I'm so excited. I am ready for Good to fuck me up. If you haven't seen the musical and you watched the first movie, the little leitmotif that they kept playing when Elphaba and Glinda were together in like a nice moment, that was from For Good, which is in Act 2 of the play. And if that made you emotional just hearing it in the first movie, that song's gonna fuck you up in this movie, and I'm super excited for it. So without further ado, it's gonna fuck me up in this trailer if it's in it. Which I assume it is, because it's like the big blockbuster number of Act 2. Without further ado, we're going to begin this in 3, 2, 1, now. I love that dress! Woo!
Throp, I know you're out here. Just come in before the monkeys spot you.
I guess she would be living in the Emerald City. There's a lot of things.
Going back.
There's a lot of things that aren't specific.
This is between us, the wizard.
No good deed. Oh shit! There she is.
The Wicked Witch can't elude us forever.
Oh, I wonder what she's
Prince
doing.
Fiero and his squadron hot on her trail.
She's gonna kill No Good Deed. Oh,
the
man.
wonderful Wizard of Oz. No one believed in you more than I did.
God, she looks so good.
They're coming for you. I've heard it said that people come into our lives for a reason.
Really? Here?
I know I'm who I am today because I knew you. Think of what we could do together.
Oh my god, making her say it? That's a movie edition. I love that.
Bring me the broom of the Wicked Witch of the West.
For a while there, I thought you changed.
I have changed.
It's time for both of us.
To fly! Because I knew you.
You're the only friend I ever had.
Oh, not this line! I've had so many friends.
And I've had so many friends.
Say the next part! Say the next part in the trailer! But only one that mattered.
But only one that mattered.
Yeah!
I'm off to see the wizard.
Oh my god, I'm so excited for this. It looks like, oh my god. Oh, give me a sec. For Good is gonna fuck me and everybody else up when they play the full song. Oh shit. It looks like they are changing some story stuff. I'm not gonna get super specific, so if you haven't seen it, I'm not gonna really spoil anything. It looks mostly like they've changed locations where certain things happened. Also, was I like starting to cry when I missed Glinda being added into a scene she wasn't in the original? I swear to God I saw her there. Where she was dancing with Elphaba and the Wizard. She's not in that scene, and she's not in that music number in the play. I can't find it. I know I saw it somewhere. Let's just watch it a little bit more again.
Who I am today because I knew you.
This is an amazing song.
Think of what we could do.
I love that they have her say it to Elphaba. I don't remember if that happens in the play, where she reverses what is told to her in Defying Gravity. There's Dorothy. I wonder how much Dorothy is in there. Right there. Right here. I know exactly what this is. This is the Wizard's song with Elphaba. Glinda's not in this, unless this is the new song. But Glinda is not in Wonderful. It's just the Wizard and Elphaba. And I also noticed, I mean, Glinda would be living in the Emerald City. There's a lot of things that are just, like, kind of implied. There's a reason Act 2 I don't like as much, because it's really rushed. They have to get to, like, the big emotional moment of Defying Gravity, all the way up to the end of Wizard of Oz, in that one act. So they rush a lot of shit. You just have to assume a lot of things. Like, you see Glinda in the musical in Act 2. She's around Emerald City stuff. But I guess I never really thought about how she would be living there until just now. Obviously she was. This is not new information. But it is interesting that they show her climbing up the same broken tower from right here, from Defying Gravity. If this is what leads into, if that's the scene that leads, is this really the same? Is she wearing the same thing here as she is when she's walking in? Is it the same dress? Because I want to make sure before I say this, because I might just be wrong and the trailer is tricking me. Like, is this the same dress? No, it's different. Okay, so it's interesting. I wonder, okay, so she's not, okay, so this is not the same scene. This is not where where they begin to go into For Good. Okay, because I was going to say, moving For Good from where it happens into the Tower of Defying Gravity would have been like a pretty big change. I don't necessarily would have been against it, but it doesn't look like that's what it's doing here. So I'm still glad that the location where they have this moment is what it is, because I feel like this location is cool and it's unique, and I'm glad it's still in the plot. I don't know why they would have changed it, but for some reason, because Glinda's dresses, a lot of them look alike. But yeah, so they are changing a couple of things. It looks like either Glinda's going to be part of Wonderful, or that's the new song. And I can only think of one point in the story where Elphaba and the Wizard are together in the Wizard's home, and that's during that song. I also noticed that there is a lack of... I know we saw her, but it was for like a half a second. Where is she?
Out with Prince Fiero and his squadron hot on her trail.
Did they show her? I swear they did.
Can't elude us
Okay,
forever.
Metamorable.
Not with Prince Fiero and his squadron hot on
Is
her
Nessa
trail.
not in this trailer?
Wonderful Wizard of Oz. No one believes in
I want to
you.
talk about Nessa in a non-spoiler way.
Elphaba. They're coming.
God, Jonathan Bailey. I'm very interested in how much more, because I know they're adding in more Dorothy stuff. I'm really interested in what they're adding in. I know they said they're adding in one more new song that wasn't in the musical. I really hope they don't give it to Dorothy. I really hope they give it to somebody else. Because, without getting too spoilerific into it, Dorothy is a presence in the plot, but the story is about the Wicked Witch of the West and Glinda the Good. If you know what I mean, if you've seen it, you know what I know. That's why I don't want Dorothy to have a song. I want her to remain the role she is in the story, even if she has more scenes. I want her to remain in that similar role. I swear to God, I thought I saw or I heard somebody say you see Nessa for a second? Because you should. I'm not gonna keep looking. The only thing I'm gonna say about Nessa is Elphaba's sister, who's in the wheelchair, by the way, in case you forgot. In the musicals, in Act 2, Nessa has a song that not every performance of Wicked includes. And I really like it. I think Nessa's song is super cool. I think it's necessary for her character. I don't see why the movie that can be as long as it wants would cut it out, and I hope it doesn't. Because I think her song is great for what it is. I like Nessa's song. So I hope they include that here. Also, this whole scene is just so... I really want to know if this is wonderful or if this is a new song. And if it's wonderful, Glinda being there is a big, different change. Which is cool. I'm excited because there's a lot of stuff that I don't know what's... I know what's going to happen at the end, and I know the general beats, but there's some new stuff in here that I don't know. I don't know what it's about. Also, fucking Jonathan Bailey. For those who didn't know, there was a filmed and completed scene in part 1, and it's Pride Month, fuck it, I'll say it. There is a completed filmed scene in part 1 where Elphaba, Glinda, Fiyero, and Bach go to the beach, and we were robbed of a shirtless Jonathan Bailey scene, and I'm fucking mad about it. And I still want to get it, and I still want to see it. And I'm mad that we didn't get to see it. So there. Anyway, I'm super hyped for this. Cynthia is just so fucking good as Glinda. I want to say one thing. I brought this up in my reaction to because I didn't really do a review for Wicked, I don't think, on this channel. In my reaction to the trailer, I was very iffy or unsure about Ariana Grande as Glinda. And after seeing part 1, I'm so happy to have been so wrong and worried for nothing. Because she is Glinda. She's like... And I love Kristen Chenoweth. And Kristen Chenoweth, the original Glinda, gave her blessing and is good friends with Ariana Grande. And I remember Ariana Grande, she was crying when she heard she got the role, and she was like in tears telling Kristen Chenoweth and John Chu, I'm going to take care of Glinda so well. And now she so fucking nailed it in part 1 that I'm like, these two ladies need to get like every award for these two movies. And the fact that they didn't win anything for the first movie pisses me off. And I'm hoping it's just because the Academy is stupid and they're just leaving it for all the awards for part 2. But these two were amazing in the first one. Cynthia Erivo is so incredibly good as Elphaba. It's beyond shocking. I want to see that point where she just lands here. I remember watching an interview with Jonathan Chu, the director, where he was like, our goal with Elphaba was by the end of the first movie is to have the audience see her as like a superhero. And they fucking did. During Defying Gravity, when she has like her hat and her cape and her staff, or her broom, and she like flings the cape and turns around, the first time I saw that, I was like shocked. I just had like tears coming down and I was just like blue screened. Because I was like, this is so epic. It's so much better than the play ever did. I always say play and musical together. Whatever. I'm a theater kid. I can do it. It's my privilege. But I'm so excited for this. I'm definitely going to be seeing it. I don't know if opening night, because I don't want to deal with all the fucking kids, but within the weekend of it coming out, because I can't be spoiled on it because I know what happens. So within that weekend, I will see it, and I'm going to make a review of it this time, and I'll just review both parts when I do it later in the year. But my review from part 1 was a 10 out of 10. Nothing was wrong with it. So that's the TLDR. But anyway, let me know what you guys thought in the comments below. Thanks for watching this if you do, and I will see you guys later. I'm really hoping that later this year we get some more news on Has Been Season 2. And some info on Hell of a Boss Season 2 would be nice, but that's probably too soon. Also, this is the first video I've made since we found out that the rest of Hell of a Boss is going to be on Amazon Prime and gets all that funding too. So, good job, Viv. Proud of you. And, yeah. So, until then, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Farewell.